Hello everyone, and today I'll be doing a scored review for the game Rogue Trooper Redux. Now this game is developed by TikTok Games and published by Rebellion Studios. Now this is a third-person shooter, and if you've played any of the Sniper Elite games, you'll notice the gameplay style. Now, for this game, I'll be going over the 5 various categories, and I'll have a a mission running in the background while I talk about it. Now, for starters, the graphics on this game, they did a great job with the remastering of the graphics. I did take the time to look into the old um, the old version of the game. They did a great job. It was very like blurry and like kind of smeared looking. The details on the environment are really good too. And if you actually look, the actual details, individual details in the characters and the weapons and stuff look very, very good. Now, the story, I never read the comic, so I don't know much about it. But when playing through the story, I did really, really enjoy this game. Um, it's a very unique take on like war. I don't want to say too much as I'd spoiled the actual story. Um, it has you going through various different missions for your CO until some stuff happens, to put it simply. Now, the game's music and sound effects are also another category that you do really well. And the voice acting between the characters and the enemies are pretty very well done as well. I apologize if this scored review seems a little this morning. I'm still waking up. Now, the as I was saying, the music and sound are really good. The gameplay and controls, that's where this game actually suffers. While it has a set of simple controls, this game suffers from being a remake slash remaster of an old title. So the mechanics it has in it are clumsy. This is a cover-based shooter, but sometimes you can't take cover on certain objects, which makes no sense. But at the same time, when you try to fire over cover, sometimes you can't just because it's just high enough that you won't let you look over it. You'll just see the back of the thing. There's a lot of situations where you think you have a clear line of sight, and you throw a grenade or shoot your gun, and it hits stuff in the environment, which is another thing that really irked me. Um, Sometimes when you try to pick up certain things, it won't let you. So, while this game does have its good sides, like very well done controls, the controls are where it messes up the most. See right there, this shows clear line of sight, and I hit the wall. Now, for the gameplay, the concept of the gameplay here is a different story. It's got great gameplay concept. It just, like I said, it suffers from the being an old style game. Now, for, the last category is achievements. Now, the achievements in this game aren't incredibly difficult, but some of them can be annoying. The You'll have simple ones like get so many kills doing this, get so many stealth kills, get so many headshots, very basic-ish achievements. And there's one for beating every stage on at least normal difficulty. But all in all, the achievements aren't incredibly difficult. But you do have, like I said, a couple that's annoying, like getting 2,000 kills or the 5 multiplayer hostings. While they sound easy, the achievements will sometimes glitch, and there's no guarantee that they'll count. Or in my case, I had to do all 2,000 kills in a single sitting, or I had to restart the count every single time. Whereas my friend had the 5 online matches have to reset every time. Well, his was a lot easier. The only, to me, difficult achievement would probably be the survive 15 minutes on a stronghold match. In theory, 15 minutes in a game like survival shouldn't be too hard, but sometimes they do some really like unfair things, like sniper placement, start you off with enemy Lazuka mortar shooters. So it's not incredibly easy, but I mean, it's got co-op in it. So if you and your friend know what you're doing, it's not that bad. Okay, so normally I rate a game 5 out of 10 instead of the industry standard of 7 or 8 out of 10 is average. And this game, while it's great in most of the departments, the controls and the gameplay are really where it hurts it. So the game's got all kinds of things like a good graphics overhaul, a really good story. The music and sound effects are great, but the gameplay and controls are the gameplay is it's all right, and the controls are very archaic looking feeling. The game does consist of a single player campaign. Um, there's also a variation of like 3 mini missions and 2 survival missions, both of which can be done in co-op. So this game I would give a 6 out of 10 because you more than likely are going to get really frustrated at the game, especially if you play it more than once. I did enjoy it the first time I played through it, but after that it seemed like a grueling slog when I was doing the walkthrough for it. So 6 out of 10. I'll see you guys in the next scored review.